tell you what, 2 o'clock I went to fly my drones, locked the front door, and the key snapped in the lock. So I've been out there all night. But basically, I've got a new lock. The landlady out the girl was all good. So now I've got a new lock. They've unlocked the windows. I've got a brand new lock on the door, because basically, look. So I've got a new one, which is all good. But because I was out there, I tried getting through the window here, but I couldn't even get through that. But anyway, I'm in now. The only problem is I've flattened all my controllers. Well, I've used the power. Get that in here. I've got another sleeping bag. Cheers, mate. Done it again, haven't I? Anyway, I've been out. Well, if nobody heard me, I broke the key on the lock about 2 in the morning, so I've been outside all night. But I got a new key, new lock. Yeah, indeed. Tried getting through the kitchen, but got my rib cage just wouldn't get through it. But anyway, Luckily, I was out flying all my drones, but well, I say luckily. So basically, I've been using all the power in my controllers to power my phone. But now everything's flat, so I'm literally charging about a zillion things. Got all that charging. We've got a controller charging now. Got a controller there. Got a drone charging there. Got another drone charging there. I'm just about zapped out. The council, bunch of wankers there, they ain't got a clue. But my social worker, I've also bought a blow-up inflatable pillar. So we're now getting all the camping bits together. I bought another sleeping bag, so now I've got 2 new sleeping bags. New tent. New cooking system. And what I might do tomorrow, because it's payday tonight, I might buy a rather expensive backpack. It's probably going to cost me about fucking 90 quid. But it literally means that all my tents, everything can go on the backpack and can go on my back. Yeah, you basically pay for what you get, but the one I want, it's like an army one, it's massive. Tell you what, I'm going to have a quick roll up. I'm going to have a quick roll up. Because what I've been doing, I left all my tobacco. I'll tell you what I did have, all my weed was in here, so. But I did roll 2 spliffs for the for the drone flying, so I had a spliff out there. I've just been on that because my tobacco was in here. But, see, does that window open anymore? So the geezer's cured the builder came round and she was alright. She's quite young actually. Obviously got quite a few houses. Anyway, gosh, the new cook set that. Well, it's like a dream, I'm telling you. We got some more meths for the camping. Might go to the shop in a bit, treat myself. I might even get a bit of steak. How about that? Cook a bit of steak on my new cooking stuff. But saying that, I wanted to get up a bit early, get a nice camping spot. But it looks like I'm going to be pitching a tent at 2 in the morning. But where? I don't even know where I'm going yet. So where we're going to be pitching it, I've got no idea. But I think I'm going to be charging shit up for quite a few hours. Another really hot day here. Completely depleted my phone. I'm not too impressed with the council. They really haven't got a clue about their duty of care towards people. Obviously I was a carer for many years. I know all about the law and stuff like that when it comes to duty of care and stuff. But Tunbridge and Malling Borough Council haven't got a dicky bird's idea. What they do, they just shut up shop and don't answer your questions. Yet they don't like it because I know the law, and they don't. But try and educate these people, but they just got shit for brains, so you're just wasting your time, man. Proper airheads. And then one guy said, what did he say to me about me ADHD? I said, look, I've been here 5 hours waiting. You said like 5 hours ago someone was coming to open the door. I said, my ADHD's going a bit crazy. And he was on about he couldn't control my ADHD or something. Well, we know that much, you know what I mean? But a bit of a ridiculous comment to make to people that have got ADHD. In fact, I put them right on the spot, and they just and ah, and I did actually ask, are you the one with the disorders? Because you're and ahhing like you are. They don't like it. What they're used to, they're used to people with ADHD and autism but have got learning problems. And obviously I'm what's called high functioning. So I ain't got no learning problems, man. And I understand it all. I think they're used to people that have got real learning problems, probably don't answer them back. Probably don't understand enough to answer them back, but obviously I do. But like I said to Steve, my social worker, sometimes I wonder, would I be better off with all the learning problems and I wouldn't even know wouldn't know nothing. But I guess I'm lucky in that respect, I guess. Some of these people, they roll out. All I'm doing is just sticking up for me, so then maybe the next person that comes along might not get such a rough ride. But they really, hello there, they really haven't got a clue. In fact, it's quite, I said to my social worker, because he understood, he gets it, but the council don't get it. And how many people are they sort of bogging off, do you know what I mean, who are just accepting what they say? Well, I don't accept what they say. They don't like that. Anyway, bosh. Boom. That's it. So you put it out. Anyway, I'm probably going to be pitching, well, I don't even know where I'm pitching the tent yet. Could really do going to buy my backpack now, but it's going to be quite painful. I guess in the last week I've probably spent on camping gear about 150, 60 quid. All I need now is a big bag, a big rucksack. They got these really small ones and they've got like the huge military style things. Obviously being a YouTuber, I take a lot of shit with me when I'm camping. Plus my drones. So what I might do is get the expensive one. Then just whack it with now. I've got no issue with carrying weights and that on my back. In fact, it's quite a workout. But yeah, what we'll do, we'll go to the shop, get a bit of something for tonight. We're going on a full camp tonight. Might even do a little stealth camp. Gillingham stealth camp. I'm still a bit blown away by that girl. I don't know if anyone's watched the video. I was talking about crime and this girl come out last night, wanted me to walk her under the bridge, so I did that. In fact, that's probably the strangest encounter I've had in Gillingham so far, was that girl. In fact, I didn't only just walk her under the bridge, I actually walked her up a bit further, so where it's all cameraed up. But I've seen some shifty people. Now that she's come out and said about the under the bridge, I've seen some shady people like around that area, but they just sort of look, and I just sort of look. But maybe they're a bit shadier than what I thought, but she just said she was on about the black dudes. Not that I'm mentioning it. Well, yeah, I am mentioning it. She said she was like a British Turkish girl. I guess they can be quite intimidating if you're a female. But to be honest, they don't really bother me. But then, when I grew up, my brother lived in Brixton. I used to go to Brixton a lot as a teenager. If I can walk around fucking Brixton, I've got no fears around here, man. Wow. Yeah, I'd say that's just connecting. It's because I ain't got a lot of charge in my phone. I've also got to go next door. There's a girl that lives that side. I took her delivery in. I don't know who's that side. I don't know someone's that side. Out there all night. Anyway. Gonna let that cool down. Try and sort of pack a bag with my camping gear. Brixton. Oh yeah. My brother lived there like during the riot and all that. In fact, my brother lived right next door to Brixton Prison. Basically, my brother got with a girl that came from the Elephant and Castle, around that way. But he's Whitechapel, East London, do you know what I mean? I've got pals up there. You're 50, I'm 54. And to be honest, if anyone jumps out at me under that bridge, they're getting a fucking right-hander, that's for sure. Well, they're not instantly getting a right-hander, but if I assess the situation, believe that they need a good slap, they're going to get a slap. But saying that, I've had no one come up to me. In fact, that girl was going to walk the long way around. I think she was out of her nut. But there are probably blokes out there, like I said, that would have said, nah, walk under the bridge on your own, do you know what I mean? But can't be doing that. Just say I'd done that and then woke up, put the news on, and you know what I mean? You got that on your conscience. And to be honest, they're not really scary around here. That scary. But like I said before, I suppose it depends what life experiences you had. Do you know what I mean? I come from a village full of psychopaths, you know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Where the village I've just come from, there's murders and all sorts, you know what I mean? Double murders, nearly a treble murder. I think they had a shooting round here. So we've got the tent in now. All the tent, the pegs, the lots in there. We've got another new sleeping bag. We've got the ground sheet. And we got my new blow up pillar. But I suppose the best buy really was the cook set. That came in at about 86 quid. 86 quid, man. But what's killing me is the backpack's going to cost me about £100. But to be honest, I'm obviously buying all my bits and bobs brand new. I think all I need is a backpack, and I'm laughing, but where I take so much junk, drones and all sorts, that's still charging. Everything's charging. Hopefully I've got my other things. And with that in mind, if they find the motivation to reflect the values of playing for their country, but I don't look at it that way. I look at it as something that I'm more trying to look at the family and how much you must be. And blow up Pillar. What will this squad be? Let's blow her up. I think initially everyone was shocked by it. Everyone said, "Oh, it was Liverpool." You saw the respect. Everyone had so much respect and admiration. Oh, right, yeah. Camping in luxury, but I now. All we need is everything to charge. Which is going to take ages, I think, to charge everything. Yeah, just mega charging to do. Anyway, whatever you're doing, have a good one. I'll be back later.